Hello, everybody. So it's been a long time, and I think I figured out what I'm finally gonna do with this YouTube thing because I never really understood what I would do, but I think I get it. And I think I'm just gonna do this whole thing of doing anywhere from like 10 to 20-minute long of just me talking about a random topic for that long. And if you want to use it as ASMR to fall asleep, if you want to just use it to listen and see what I have to say, or if the topic, makes sense and you relate to it, that's cool too. But like, I think that'll be a cool thing to do because honestly, I'm already sending my friends like 9-minute long voice recordings, and you can only imagine what goes on in there. And I'm doing this, and I feel like if people really just I used to do TikTok lives where people just would show up and be like, oh, this helps me go to sleep, oh, like this helped me relax and decompress. And it's like, yeah, I could do TikTok lives again, but like sometimes TikTok doesn't push me out again. And if I take a break, TikTok's like, nah, we're not gonna put you out there anymore. You gotta earn that. So like, might as well just do it as a YouTube video. So if I do enough, you guys can be like, oh, here's the next one, and just have it on loop, and I can create a whole playlist of just me talking for like hours and hours and hours about random stuff. And I don't know what I'm gonna put in the background yet, but it might be Minecraft. I'm leaning towards Minecraft because that's just like a very peaceful game, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Either way, that's how I think I want it to be. I think I'm gonna do it because it makes me happy. I get to finally like talk, even if it's to no one. I get to see your comments. I get to just let out my thoughts, because I'll tell you, lately I've been having too many thoughts. But like, not bad thoughts, but just like a lot of stuff that I want to say, but like I also don't have people to say it to. So I guess that's my thing today. Like, I don't really have an outlet to really speak anymore. I don't know why. I mean, I do have friends, but I just feel like I don't want to like annoy them. I don't want to bother them. Some of them I lost contact with. So like, it just, all right, I think this would be like the best option for me. Like, it's almost like a video diary, if you will. But in this case, you will be listening and you can comment back. I'll reply to you guys, and I'll even like maybe maybe I'll talk about it in the next video or something. But like, honestly, like, I think this is something that I'm gonna enjoy. And I don't know, I've always had fun interacting with people, and if I could do it a format of YouTube, and I could just have like some sort of discussion going on and some sort of like back and forth with people, I really like that idea. And like, just the thought of people are gonna find this relaxing and fall asleep to this, that's even better. Like, it just helps people. It's a win-win. And honestly, and I get to let out my feelings. So me being a little selfish, I could let out my feelings a little bit, and just stuff that I haven't had the chance to talk about. Like, because those times where you just sit around like a campfire and you're either drinking a cold beer or you're drinking some juice, some high C, but you're doing something, and like, you're just having a chat with your friends about life. And imagine how like nice that would be. It would be like so nice, just like maybe I'll just have like a little campfire instead of Minecraft, where we just like you put it on your TV and you just like, you get in the mood. Not that type of mood, but like the mood was just like, getting nice and cozy. I think that would be really, really like unique. I'm sure more people do it, but like, I thought of this and I'm like, I think this would be really good. So I'm gonna try it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. And sometimes when I get going, I just keep talking, because like, I think of random stuff and I just keep going, and I'm like, this is already 9 minutes long, so what the fuck am I doing? But I have more to say, so like, I can't stop. I don't want to stop, but like, the 9 minutes is a little bit of a long thing to do, you know? So that's why I think YouTube would be a little bit better, especially since TikTok, you know, it makes you, it like pushes you if you do over a minute, but then no one wants to watch over a minute video. So it's like you get to put out a minute worth of content, but no one really wants to watch a minute worth of content unless it's like you got some Subway Surfers up there or something. I've never fallen victim to the Subway Surfers trend, by the way. I don't think I've ever gotten into that, and I don't think I want to. Whenever I see like one of those Reddit AI videos, the first thing I want to do is watch, like, I would listen to the story as if it was a podcast. I don't watch them like the Minecraft like parkour or like the Subway Surfer stuff. I don't watch that. Instead, I just sit, listen to the story. Like I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna put my phone down and I'm gonna walk around and listen to the story while I clean up my room and do some things. That's how I treat it. I'm not sure how other people. I do know how other people treat it. They just watch the gameplay. But like sometimes, I don't know, those gameplays also piss me off sometimes too. Cause you just like, I don't hear about it, but sometimes I read the comments and people are like, oh, the gameplay just kept failing on purpose. What the hell was that? I'm like, you guys were watching the gameplay? like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna fall for those. I don't want to. And if I ever do, I will be really sad. Because that means my attention span is going away, even though it's already pretty shit. I don't think it's pretty bad. I think I'm good. I think I can keep the attention pretty like spot on, because if anyone's talking to me, I can give them my full attention no matter what. Like, even if it's just on a phone call, or if it's on maybe not so much text, but like if it's on a phone call, I'm giving you my attention 120%. I'm only focusing on you for that entire phone call. So like, you know, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit crazy. It's a little, I mean, yeah, maybe I'm just crazy. We already know I'm crazy kind of, but it is what it is. But I hope this goes well. I don't know. I don't expect to get like so many views or crazy like hundreds of views. ASMR boy finally talking, you know. But I don't expect it to be super popular. I just think it'll be a nice thing to do on the side of just me sitting down with, like, you know, my lights right now, they're all red, and then like it's like all like very dark in my room, so it's like such a fucking mood. Like, I enjoy it, and if I could just sit down, set the mood, maybe I gotta start a fire or something, but like it would be nice just to sit down in this little cozy mood and talk about random things for like 10-20 minutes. And I'm always gonna try to keep it over 10 minutes, because I think 10 minutes is a good spot, especially because like it's so easy to do. You can talk for a very long time. Like, I can talk for a very long time. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm planning to do, so it should be fun. Oh god, yeah, I'm already like 9 minutes in, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like this is too long, but like it's not too long. I know it's not too long. I just need to get like used to it. And you know, usually if this is TikTok, I'm seeing comments come by and be like, do the Drake video. Like, I've never seen that comment before, but I don't want to. But you know, usually I'm seeing comments and just reacting off of that, and here I can't really react that fast because there's no comments. So maybe I should just go like back to Twitch streaming. But like Twitch streaming, I feel like I have to entertain on Twitch. I don't know. Like, I feel like I have to play a game, when I'd much rather, me personally, I'd much rather just sit there and talk to you guys and interact. I don't know. Is that even streaming at that point? I feel like people don't like really just interact with people nowadays. Like, there always has to be a game or something going around, especially since people can't really just sit there anymore and do something without something stimulating their mind. Me personally, like, if there's nothing to like see or watch, I'm just gonna have it in the background and I'm gonna like listen. But I guess sometimes I do watch like some YouTubers like Ludwig. Did I even say his name right? Ludwig? Yeah, there we go, Ludwig. And I'm starting to get into J Slat and people like that. Sea Dog. I've always been into him. So I think those people, like, people just like sit and watch, but you know, it doesn't really happen too much on YouTube as a video. So who knows? Maybe I'm just talking crazy. Maybe I'm just an old man that doesn't know YouTube that much, but we'll see. We'll find out after I post this. But yeah, I think the next, like, there's like, if you want me to talk about a certain topic, also, like, I will gladly talk about that topic. The main topic I've been talking about recently in my head is relationships. Why? It's easy to talk about. There's so many people that relate to relationships, and even if you're not in a relationship, you're like, yeah, that happened in my last relationship, or I hope that doesn't happen in one of my future relationships. Like, it just it's something that everyone can connect to, at least in my opinion. Sometimes people never have a relationship and they don't want one, which is fine, but like, they could still have the same feelings of like, yeah, I do want to have like a cozy night, even if it's just to myself. I don't know if that's crazy. I don't know if I'm crazy. I'm probably crazy. Yeah, we could just say I'm crazy. It's fine. But I hope you guys are having a good night. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna like follow through with this, because this is already a little bit long. But I think I'm gonna go through with it, and I think I'm just gonna do it, but we'll see. I like the idea. I'm really excited for it. So, like, as I was saying, if you want me to go over any topic or anything specific, anything with my TikTok videos, I know some of you guys might not know my TikTok videos, but because I kind of just paused on that for a little while. I can even talk about that, why I paused TikTok videos. Because there's a lot to talk about with that, because I don't know, TikTok just seemed to not be as enjoyable as it was before, because it just felt like the same thing. And I can talk about it now, and I feel like I could do it and it'd be another 8 more minutes long, but I don't know if I want to save that for another video. But yeah, any type of topic, relationships I kind of do on TikTok now, just because people, I don't know, I feel like that's an easy thing to do. People see relationship tips or advice, or they get reminded of how they should be treated, and they're like, yeah, you're right, you go girl, but I'm a guy. But you know what I mean, like, people just get reminded and be like, yeah, that wasn't right, that was kind of toxic. They see, like, it's just, sometimes people just need a little push, a little reminder that like they're worth something. They're worth, like, they deserve to be happy. They deserve to be special. Like, I will never not understand. I don't even know if that makes sense. I will never I don't understand. Let me put this better. I don't understand when someone thinks they shouldn't feel special, because oh my god, like, you should feel special. Everyone should feel special. Have I been in relationships where I don't feel special? Of course. Like, that happens a little too often than some people might want, but like, you know, it happens, and it's not our fault. It's just sometimes we kind of just get lost in stuff, and we keep going, and by the time we're done, we just lost who we were, you know. And it's not anything to be ashamed about. It's just more, it's more of like, you learn, and in the next time you learn to keep yourself together, so you don't lose yourself, so you don't have to spend the next few years trying to find yourself again. I've done that. I've gone through that. Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't good, but like, that's exactly, like, after I did that, actually, yeah, it just reminded me, Like whenever I did go through that and I'm like trying to find myself, that's when I did start doing TikTok videos. So it was a little bit weird, but you know, it worked out, right? um, TikTok videos was back then was totally different. I don't know how many people are going to be watching this that like actually watched me when I first started posting TikTok videos, because damn, that was a little cringe. I mean, some of the videos I still make right now are a little cringe, but you know, every video is kind of cringe, and you kind of just like, have to own up to it and just go with it, because cringe is what gets people watching. And sometimes people like the cringe, some people don't like the cringe, but they feed into it. They're like, I don't like this, but I'm gonna keep watching it. That's happened to me with so many TikTok trends and so many like TikTok creators. It's a little bit weird, but I like it. It's just baiting the algorithm, if you will, and it's easy thing to do. There's so many things about TikTok that people don't understand for some reason, and it's just like a basic thing. Like if you comment on a video that you don't like, you're gonna see more videos like that. So the best thing to do is just swipe away as fast as you can. But some people don't get it, so they want to leave a hate comment or something like that, or you know, they save it to their like collection of cringe that people have sometimes, and they're like, let me save this. TikTok's gonna think that you like that video and that you want to see more, so they're gonna give you more of those type of videos. But people just think like, oh my gosh, like that's how people all right, let me go back to what I was first gonna say. People think like, oh my gosh, like TikTok keeps sending me these stupid cringe videos, when in reality it's just because you keep commenting and saving and interacting with these videos. Even if like watch time, if you watch a cringe video for a long time and you're like, I don't like this, but you watched it for 35 seconds, of course it's going to show you another video like that. It's just the way the algorithm is, and you kind of have to be like not smarter than it, but you just kind of like have to be conscious of it. So like if you see a video you don't like, you're like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. But yeah, there's so much to talk about that, because I think that's partially like how people get into like I hate, like, what do you call it, I don't know, like just a ball of hate, I don't know, but like people get into that way where they just keep on hating and hating and hating because they keep interacting with these videos they don't like, and they keep seeing them, and they're like, go away, go away, go away, each video, and they're like, you're just gonna become like a hateful person, or like a person that just isn't fun to be around. And I think it's easy for people to fall into those traps nowadays, especially with how algorithms are and how addictive social media is. But I don't even know how I got to talking about social media. I'm pretty sure I was talking about relationships before, and before that I was probably talking about something else. But like, you see how much I can just talk about random things, and it would be nice to be able to do this. Oh my god, I said did. But it would be nice to be able to do this on Twitch or like a streaming platform where I can have comments come in live and I could just keep talking like that. But I don't get enough people talking on my Twitch to really just interact like that. I think it's like more of like maybe a night thing I would have to do. I'm not sure. But if I did something like that, it would probably have to be towards the night or something like that. I don't think I could do it in the morning, even though I wouldn't mind doing it in the morning. I would like to do it in the morning, but you know, I don't think people would show up in the morning. But having that on a live stream platform would be amazing. That would be like cool, because you could interact with people in like live time. What do you call it? Like live reaction? I don't know. But just having that live reaction, like banter back and forth, I think that's special, and that's something not everybody could do, but I think it's fairly easy to do, because you know, there's comedians out there that strive on a crowd work and they only do well in crowd work. And why? Because it's an easy thing to do. You just gotta think of something on the spot. And it's easy to think of something on the spot when someone's just feeding you information. You're like thinking about the next thing. You're just always got to spit it out. And as a comedian, you can just really say anything, to be honest, because you're expected to be crazy and cringe and fucking dark humor and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of how streaming is, in my opinion. It's kind of just dark humor and like bantering with chat. You just grab a random comment, you're like, let me stick with that, and let me stick with that until I see another comment that I like. It's pretty easy, it's pretty simple, but I don't know why more people don't do it. Either way, I'm gonna end it there because I've been talking for a little while now, and I don't even know how I'm able to talk this much, because I was never able to talk this much before, even when I was younger. But now I'm able to for some reason. But yeah, I hope I hope I get to do this again. I hope I get to make more videos like this, because it does feel good to make videos like this, and I can't wait for the next one. Until then, hope you have a good night, and goodbye.